Hey guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I've actually created a sophisticated makeup look. I've never played around with these kind of colors ever before in my life because I always thought, I was never sure actually, I was never confident. And what I've tried today is I've played around with holographic eyeliner and I've also applied like a ruby colored kajal. I'm in love with this entire makeup look and I think you guys are equally going to love the entire process as well. So keep watching the entire video and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I've actually created the eye makeup look on one eye. I'm just going to repeat on the other side and let me just show you the process. So as usual, this is my all-time favorite corrector. This is from Bobbi Brown. It's in the shade dark peach and I'm just going to apply a generous amount around my eyelids and I'm just taking my softer brush and I'm just going to blend this out right now. And for the eyeshadow base today, I'm going to use a concealer by Sugar Cosmetics. The packaging looks like this. So today it's going to be like a drugstore brand and I'm just going to share my honest review. So I'm just opening the box right now. It's my very first time. And let me see how the product is going to be like. Okay, the packaging looks nice. This is how it looks. And this is in the shade Cappuccino. So again, less is more. Not applying a lot of product, just tad bit of it. And I'm just going to apply this on my eyelids. It looks natural. It's not like white finish. It kind of looks natural. And let me see how the texture is. Let me like blend this out. Okay, it blends very effortlessly. Can you see? It's literally just going very well into the skin. And next step, like I always do, I'm going to just set this base with my Laura Mercier setting powder. And I'm just going to make sure it blends really well. Okay, so now the base is ready and we are just going to repeat the same on the other eye. So for that, I'm just going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to take my palette, which is again the Norvina palette because the shade I'm going to take today is it's like a deep maroon color, and I'm just going to take a tad bit of it and just going to get started with my eye makeup, just going back and forth and just creating that depth around my eyes. I think I'm done with the transition shade. And right now I'm just going to create a little bit of depth on the outer corner of my eye, and for that I'm just going to take a smaller blending brush. Okay, so today for the outer corner I'm not taking any browns, I'm not taking any black or something like that, but I'm going to use a color which is in the shade Colorful. This is by Sephora. It's a lovely plum color and I'm just going to use this on the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just going to create more depth on the outer corner of my eye. Wow, I just kind of like the depth of the eye makeup look, and I'm just going to stop with this. And right now I'm just going to create an eyeshadow base because usually I like eyes which are very defined. I like to create an eyeshadow base and then go for my eye makeup. Just going back with my concealer, which is in the shade Cappuccino by Sugar Cosmetics, and for that I'm using a flat brush. I kind of like my makeup to be defined and very precise, and that's the reason I always create an eyeshadow base. But a lot of them directly apply eyeshadow on their eyelids, which is absolutely fine. But this is just my way of doing it. So I'm not taking a lot of product, just a little bit on my flat brush. And I'm just going to create a base right now, starting from the inner corner and going midway. So basically when you're creating an eyeshadow base, just be very careful with how much product you're actually picking up. You don't have to use a lot of product because it's going to look very white and patchy, so just be very careful. I think I've told this in my previous videos also, but in case if you missed watching my previous video, I'm just saying it again right here and right now. So I'm just kind of like blending this out and kind of like making sure it merges with my transition shade because it has to look blended and even and not like it's like a separate patch out there. Okay, I'm just done creating the eyeshadow base and I'm just going to apply the pigment on the center of my eyelids. And today the brand that I'm going to pick is by Urban Decay Cosmetics. This is how it looks like. This color is so stunning, and it's very well pigmented. The color payoff is excellent. It's in the shade Cosmic, and I'm just not taking an exactly a flat brush, but a brush which actually looks like this, because this is more like, I would say it's like kind of a pigment and also a glitter, so I literally can't use a flat brush. I just have to make sure it's kind of like, blending in really well with the transition shade. So just taking a very little product, because you don't need a lot, literally, trust me, you don't need a lot, and just see how quickly it sits there. Just look at it, it's already there. So the transfer is great, the color payoff is great, not many fallouts. I actually don't see any fallout, in fact. So this is available on Nykaa. I'm just going to leave a link of all the products below in the description box, but this is something I so freaking love it. Oh my god, it blends really well, and it spreads also very quickly. It's not like you have to put a lot of effort, but just this much of product, just this much, that's it. It's like I kind of added a little more extra, but yeah, you can dust it off, and you just really don't need a lot, and just you can apply it on the center of the eyelids. There you go. So as you can see, there is no fallout at all. It's an excellent product. It's by Urban Decay Cosmetic. It's slightly on the pricey side. I think I just paid like 2,500 just for one single color. Yes, of course, it is pricey. It is quite expensive, but the color payoff is excellent, and I really love the product. So I think it's worth the investment. Okay, right now I'm just going to line my eyes, and the liner that I'm going to use today is basically a holographic liner. I kind of forgot the shade name, but I'm just going to leave it in the description box below. But it looks something like this. I think it's called Bronze Beam, but I'm not too sure. I'm just going to check, and I'm just going to leave it on the description box below. But yeah, this time I'm just going to ditch the classic black browns, but I'm just going to use a holographic liner. So it's just like a basic regular eyeliner bottle. You have the wand, and you just have to make sure you don't apply a lot of product, because it becomes very difficult to blend it out. So just take this much, and you can start lining your eyes. Okay, so I'm just done with the liner, and I'm just going to get started with the base. First, I'm going to make sure that I kind of, if there's any excess fallouts, I'm just going to use my wet wipes. I'm just going to make sure that the base is clean. Okay, so I'm just going to get started with my base. First, I'm just going to hydrate my skin. My skin is, most of you know, is sensitive and dry. So to begin with, I'm just going to take a few pumps of hyaluronic acid from the brand Ordinary. This one is so hydrating, and skin feels plumped and hydrated instantly. So I'm not applying a lot of product, just a one pump. Just like one pump is more than enough. And I'm just going to massage it first. So next, I'm just going to apply a lip balm. This is my favorite, all-time favorite. I've been using Laneige for like, I don't know for how many years. So I'm just taking my flat brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the quantity and just going to apply all over my lips. Laneige is really great for somebody with dry and flaky lips. Now the hyaluronic acid is kind of like, it's gone really well into my skin. I'm just going to go with the next step. So I'm just going to apply a moisturizer again by Laneige. This is called Bouncy and Firm Mask. So it looks like this. It's like a lovely pink color tub. And I'm just going to mix niacinamide with that. It's again from the brand Ordinary. This has niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. This is how the bottle looks like. And I'm just going to mix this with my Laneige moisturizer. So I'm just using a flat brush, and I'm just going to apply the product all over my face. Okay, without wasting further time, I'm just getting started with correcting my under eye, and I just went back with my favorite product, which is Stick Corrector by Bobbi Brown in the shade Dark Peach. So yeah, I'm just correcting my under eye right now. Like I said, this product is super creamy, and it blends really quickly and effortlessly. So wherever I feel, I'm just going to apply it there, or somewhere around my lips, around my nose. And now I'm just going to blend this out with a fluffy kind of a brush. So I'm kind of like pushing it into the skin so that the skin looks natural. Okay, can you see how great the product is? Look at that finish. It's so natural. It doesn't even look like caked up. It doesn't even look artificial on my skin. Anyway, so right now I'm just going to try the concealer which I recently got by Sugar Cosmetics. It's my first time and I'm just going to see how it actually sits on my skin. So again, I'm not a person who likes heavy base. I'm just going with very little product and I'm just going to apply the areas wherever I feel I need concealer. So obviously first to begin with under eyes and somewhere around my lip area as well. Again, just taking my fluffy brush again, I'm just going to gently blend this out. Okay, the product is really great because it blends very quickly. It's not like I have to put a lot of effort, and I kind of like the coverage also. So yeah, it's pretty good. Also, it's not leaving like a white cast on my skin. I think it's going very natural with my skin. I'm going to show you this side. As I blend this side, I'm pretty sure it's much more easy to see this side. So like you all can notice, it's actually looking natural on my skin and it doesn't look like, you know, there's a white cast on my skin or like a white patch on my skin. So it's quite natural. Next is I'm just going to go ahead with a foundation. So this time my foundation is a stick foundation. Again, it's by the brand Sugar Cosmetics. I'm literally opening the box right now. So it's in the shade Cappuccino again. So basically I got the same concealer and the same foundation. So in case if you guys are my skin and want to try this shade, so the shade name is Cappuccino. It's in the number 15. So this is how the stick foundation looks like. And something interesting is it comes with a flat brush. Yeah, something which is easy to blend. So I'm just going to try this for the very first time. I've never tried a stick foundation ever in my life. So just applying like few dots around my face. Oh my god, it's so new to me actually because I usually use like a liquid foundation. So this is like really new. Okay, I think I've applied a lot. Okay, anyways, let me like blend this out with this flat brush. Oh wow. Alright, the foundation blends really well. It's not like I need a lot of effort while blending. It blends effortlessly. But on the other side, it's not a hydrating foundation. So somebody with a dry skin, I'm not sure if you guys will be so convinced. Yeah, so you just have to apply like a lot of serums and moisturizer underneath in case if you have dry skin because this foundation is more on the matte finish side and not like a hydrating foundation. Honest opinion, I like the coverage. It looks really natural on my skin. It's not heavy on my skin at all. And the other fact is that I always struggle to get a shade in a drugstore brand because sometimes they give me a really white shade or a shade which is too warm for my skin. So this is like a shade which is perfect for my skin and it's very lightweight. It's something that it's very breathable. You can use this for everyday purpose because it comes with a blending brush, so it makes the job much more easy. But on the other side, it's not a hydrating foundation. So somebody who has like extreme dry skin and sensitive skin like mine have to literally prep your skin really well with a lot of serums and moisturizer and make sure that your skin is hydrated and plumped, and then you can go ahead with a stick foundation like this. So the finish is like more like matte finish, but the coverage is great. I kind of like it because I'm not somebody who likes heavy makeup, so this is something I really like. I'm just going to stop with this, and right now I'm just going to apply a kajal which is in a ruby color. Let me just like show you the kajal. So yeah, this is how it looks like. It's a lovely ruby shade and it's from the brand Color Bar. Before applying the color kajal, I'm just going to set my foundation and concealer with a pressed powder. This is my favorite, my all-time favorite. It's from the brand Sephora and it's in the shade Camel, shade number 28. So I'm just using a round brush and I'm just going to make sure that my base sits in really well. I'm just getting started with my kajal right now. Wow, I've never done like a colored kajal and literally like a color like ruby. I think I've always tried like brown and blue and green, but never like a ruby shade. Wow, it looks really nice. Sometimes it's okay to be experimental, but I'm very scared of experimenting. I just feel like I don't know if it'll suit me or not, but I kind of like it. It's looking really great. I'm just going to create a smoky effect underneath. Just using a round brush. So right now I'm just repeating the same on the other eye as well. Can you see the color payoff is excellent? Literally, I'm not putting a lot of effort and it's going really well into my eyes. And even the shade looks great. Okay, I'm in love with my eye makeup look this time. I've never tried these colors and this is literally my first time and I feel I'm in love with it. So I'm just using my angular brush and I'm just taking like a dark brown color and I'm just going to fill my eyebrows. Now I'm just taking my highlighter palette and this time I'm going slightly bright with my highlighter. I'm just applying something which is more on this silver tone and I'm just going to, oh my god, that's too much of a white chunk. Hold on, I just need to adjust this. I'm not used to this. Literally a very bright shade. Okay, kind of remove the excess. Because usually I go for like a copper color that looks really natural, but this is literally like a white shade. Oh my god, it's too heavy for me. Anyway, doesn't look that bad. Now I'm just going to make sure I blend this out really well with my round brush. Just going to go back and forth. Now I'm just going to make sure that my under eye is set really well. I'm just going back with my Laura Mercier setting powder, just using a round brush and just very little because I don't want my under eye to look really white and heavy. So just going to make sure that it sets in really well. There you go. It looks much more blended and smooth right now. I'm just repeating the same on the other eye. Okay, so for the lip color, I'm kind of going to mix like two different shades. One is from L'Oreal, which is like a lovely brown color, and one is like a soft peach color by Sugar Cosmetics. It's in the shade, what is it called? It's called Matte as Hell. Oh wow, I like the shade name, it's really interesting. Okay, I think I just like this shade, but it looks great in the camera. In the mirror, I'm not too sure. Also, I'm somebody who likes browns a lot. Alright, I think I'm just done with my makeup look. I'm just going to apply the setting spray by Smashbox and make sure that my makeup is locked. Okay, there you go. This is the entire makeup look. I'm just going to style my hair, change my outfit, and I'll see you back in a while. So guys, this is the final makeup look. Oh my god, I never thought I can actually pull off this look so well. I kind of forgot to do my mascara, but I just did that behind the camera. So yeah, this is the overall look. Since I'm wearing a gown for tonight and I thought I can just leave my hair open, I kind of like blow dried my hair and just allowing my hair to just flow naturally. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this entire video. If there's anything you would like to know, you would like to share, please do let me know in the comment section below. Till then, take care and wishing you all a blissful new year ahead. Thank you so much.